Hey guys, good morning. Is it still morning? It's kind of morning. It's morning somewhere. Oh my God. I have to wear my glasses. I hate wearing my glasses, guys. Hi, Frida. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Good morning, guys. Is everybody on the East Coast like me? Guys, y'all will think like, okay, Francoise is taking this seriously, girl. She done typed up her notes, okay? I had to flash them because I didn't want them to... Okay. Good morning, Dominique Mackey. Hi, Edwards twins. Ebony Dime. Mean Maves. Hi, Elise. Tanika. Miss OKC. Girl, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, Cheryl Waz. Oklahoma City. Y'all. Hi, Trinice. Okay, well, Trinice, you know it's going to be, unless something actually, goes severely left, it'll be posted. But yeah. One time, let me tell you, when we first started going live, I deleted a live once and I was so like I've deleted maybe once or twice like on purpose or with purpose, but I actually deleted one by mistake, and let me tell you, there is nothing that hurts worse than deleting your work. Guys, we have 33 people in this live. Can everybody, I mean, I'm assuming y'all notification gang, can y'all give me a like, please? I really would appreciate it. Yes, girl, listen with your ears on or catch it later. I certainly would appreciate it. I would just appreciate it. Let me see. Oops. Okay. Oh, thank you, Edwards twins. So yeah, guys, a lot going on. I was thinking, okay, so first I just want to say I just got an alert. Reese just put out a video and I was like, oh my God, right when I'm going live, because I wanted to watch it first. But Reese, if you're watching, girl, I will call you in a little bit. Because maybe you can tell us a little bit about your video. I'm assuming I'm gonna know what it's about, but I'm not sure. It's titled Crack is Whack. Remember when Whitney Houston, all of y'all, I mean, either you watched it, your mom watched it, your auntie watched it, but do y'all remember when Whitney Houston was like, no, crack is whack? Do y'all remember that? That was so freaking hilarious. I mean, of course, there's like tons of memes like today about that, because that Whitney Houston, y'all, she was so funny. Hey, Anna. Good morning. Is anyone in New York? Ooh. You couldn't claim, it wasn't an insurance claim, Nikki? Girl, that's the worst. But girl, you need your roof. I mean, literally, you need that roof. So don't play with that. Because when that thing gives out, that's not gonna be pretty. But that wasn't anything that you could do an insurance claim on, like hailstorm or anything like that. I'm assuming not. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, Nikki, you can borrow. Y'all, $50 loans. Oh my, I wonder if I could make like a good living doing $50 loans. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl, how are you doing and how is everything at home? Y'all, I'm getting ready to make my tea. Crystal Light. I love this stuff. It is 5 calories. This is the big one, but I usually can make like 4 drinks out of this. So, y'all. Hey, Farrah, can you get me a straw, babe? I don't want to mess up my lip gloss. Yes, baby. I have probably some of the last boxes of plastic straws. And I responsibly dispose of them, just so you know. Not sponsored. Girl, Anna, we could do a as a collab, we could do like a payday loan business. And we do 50, and I'm saying 50. Thank you, babe. Okay, thank you. Welcome. Farrah's got a little twist out, y'all. I was gonna see if she was gonna come back. Okay. Yeah, we could do. Hi, Belina B. Hey, girl. How are you? Belina just put out a video too, guys. So check her out. You know, notification gang. I see when all of y'all drop. Yes, I won't even call you out on YouTube. Girl, it's all private. You know, I'm an HR professional, and if I go into and finance is actually my background, girl, we don't tell anyone's business, but on Love Lies and Lace Fronts, I do. But yeah, guys. Okay, so we have 43. We have 41. Someone just left. Maybe they had to go get some lunch or something. I don't know why they would come in and leave. But yeah, guys. Hopefully not a whole lot. I just want to say this real quick, guys. I want to move on. But it's like the gift that keeps on giving. And what keeps happening is that every time I want to move on, there's like another live. There's like a whole nother thing that happens. And it's like, damn, I got to talk about this again. Because I'm a reactor. So I react, right? So, hi, Sierra Boyd. I hope I said hello to everyone. Hey, media hobbyist. Hey, everyone. Guys. Did any of y'all see Nisi's live last night? She had a very nice live. I love Nisi. Let me tell you, I love her. She's just an awesome person. She really, really is. I just love her. Really, really do. She's an awesome person. Anyway, yes, I'm making my tea. Farrah gave me a straw and I was running my mouth and don't know what, oh, here it is. I was about to say, I don't know what I did with it. Oh, hey, Starla Omega. How are you? So this is Starla Omega's BFF. Could that be Jasmine? Is this Jasmine? Jasmine, is this your troll account? Because I would think Starla Omega, or it's a word that starts with D. The D. That's Starla Omega's. Now I'm just having a little fun, guys. Don't mind me. It's Thursday. It's almost the weekend. So maybe I'm feeling myself a little bit. But Starla Omega's BFF. Who could that be? It's either Jasmine. It's either the D. Hey, Brown Sugar, how are you? I don't know who that is. Does anyone want to guess? Hey, Yanni Bonnie B. I had to. I wanted to do fake fights, but I also heard someone talking about taking some fake flights. So I was like, you know what? We're going to do fake flights. We're going to do gaslights because these women keep lying and trying to think that some people out here are stupid. To be a reactor, you actually have to be a little smarter. Maybe even like a lot smarter. And then what was the rest of it? I might. Okay. So don't try me. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Don't let the what is it, like suburban mom? Yeah, no. Don't let suburban mom fool you either. Let me see. Yes, it's Thursday. But yeah, girls, I took some notes. I typed them out even. Because I was having how sometimes it just comes to you like a bunch of ideas all at once. Where is this all going? Well, I have a roadmap. It's a lot, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do all this today. But actually, honestly, I wanted to talk on a topic because I was kind of thinking about, you know how like Amber Rose created the whole slut walk, and I was wondering, do you guys feel like this whole situation, which I know some of them are watching, Chrissy, you know, if you want to take this and run with it today, feel free. Do you think there has been some slut shaming, and who takes responsibility for it? Was it, I think Mr. ATM punted the ball down the field, if any of you guys watch football. I think he started the whole thing. I don't feel like I've engaged in any slut shaming. I mean, pretty much. Oh, I forgot to change my earrings. I was gonna change my earrings. Oh man. Anyway, I that threw me off because I meant to put my other earrings on. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, he punted the ball down the field, right? He punted it, and you know, he's the one who let us all in to this whole thing. So I'm just wondering, need Mr. ATM to reveal himself. Well, I agree. And I know that he's been on a certain gossipy website that you know, many people frequent on these YouTube streets, who have published some information. I don't know if you have seen what I've seen, but I saw something today. I saw several things today. I saw most of the text messages. Actually, a very concerned subscriber of mine dropped this information in my awesome Instagram DMs. If you want to instant message or email me, just get me on Instagram. I love Instagram and I have my alerts set. So if you contact me on Instagram, I am on it. Okay. They sent me about 10 screenshots of something the gentleman posted on a very chatty, gossipy website. And girl, have y'all seen these? I mean, damn, mommy. Um, hey everybody. Hey Stacy. Hi Dubbo. So yeah, guys. So Court Love. Hey Fran, you just reminded me that when I started talking about it, I saw a comment on there that someone was giving you a shout out. Oh, well, thank you. Okay. On that chatty gossipy website. Y'all can talk about it in the comments. I don't want to say anything about it because honestly, I don't frequent it. Although, I mean, I don't frequent it because I like to come up with my own stuff. I literally react on the videos. So when I watch the videos, I start to get ideas, or I may have a commentary that I may want to discuss about a particular video. Hi Shan. Hi Team Cola. Hey Nicole. I I start, sometimes I'll just write down notes like in my phone or on a piece of paper. Like this morning, literally, I wrote down, okay, like this is not like just, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that I sit and prepare like a whole entire freaking show, but I do have, when I have ideas, I will write stuff down. Is he a male escort? I don't think so. He said he divulged that he has a good job. He makes about $19 an hour. I think he may have 2 jobs. Okay. So he has his own apartment. Someone said he is disgusting and illiterate. I mean, girl, but you know, eye candy and some D. I mean, he shouldn't be disgusting. He should be smelling fresh and smelling like some really nice hot cologne. But illiterate, do we really need him to read if you're just having a good time? I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If I was just looking for a good time. But I was thinking about that whole thing because I didn't know if that was going to be next, because there's a lot of deflection going on. We know this. Hi, Team Cole. It's a new subscriber. I love you, girl. You are You are the real, and those Mama Yanni ladies are mad. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're very interesting. They're very interesting. They're so multi-layered. I mean, gosh, you could, this is a lot. But that being said, I think the reason why I find them fascinating is because they're not really different from a lot of us at one point in our lives. Most people like do crazy things or stupid things and we move on from it. But living a whole life of that is like, are you fucking kidding me? And then we all have a friend who is like living that life, right? Why doesn't he reveal himself? He's on that chatty gossipy, reaction site, basically. Now, as far as his pictures are concerned, I don't know. You could probably hit him up on IG. If you don't know his IG, I mean, I can give it to you on IG. I don't want to do it here. Multi-layers of nastiness. Yeah, but that might be what Chrissy likes. She might like, I think she likes multi-layers of nastiness. Now, is he like a nice guy? No, not really. Not to do what he's done, but I still don't know what happened to make him so mad. But, maybe one day Chrissy will let us know, like, what he actually said whenever they spoke. But these text messages, let me go back to that really quick so we can just set things off. You guys, I don't care. I just want to make sure, because I don't ever want to make the mistake to have like a whole bunch of stuff up on a screen, like on my business. So, because I don't make rookie moves like that. I try not to. So you guys read that. If you can't see it, you're welcome to screenshot. Can y'all see this? Okay, I'm gonna read it. Yes, he's a bum. He's a bum. Some people like bums though. I mean, so I'm not going to say the name, but you saw it. It said someone, this person, this little person, wants me to lay with him. I was going to record me playing in my, I'm just going to say Punani. Okay. That has nothing to do with the other. I think this is just random texts from other periods of time, right? Starla Omega, can you please report to the front, please? Starla Omega's BFF, whoever you are. If it's Jasmine, if that's you, Bum Lives Matter. Yeah, like ATM. At the moment, man. Okay. I really believe that you called him an ATM because he's at the moment. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe you were trying to get some money out of him because you're borrowing $50. I don't know, but whatever. So I was going to record me playing in my Punani. Okay. If any of you don't know what that means, you guys need to brush up on your Jamaican patois. I'll record it later and send it to you. He says, let me see. And then he says, our son. So he's already claiming that little cutie, the second to the last cutie. Okay. My bad son, she says. I'm trying to see if somebody was walking behind me. The cock blocker. LOL. And then, you know how like an iPhone, you can put hearts, right? Hey, blah. I got kids Benadryl for him. LOL. We gonna need it. LOL. Y'all, I was thinking this morning, I was like, I should take these text messages and I need to find a buddy who we can do like a very dramatic reading of the text messages because they are and funny. Is he? No, I think he's one. I think he just turned one, maybe. A mess, right? Sad. But let me get my notes. Those reactors. How can I not react to that? Olivia, it's Olivia's fault. What, because you decided that you were going to tell everybody. You know, everybody's asking, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell it. I'm just going to go ahead and tell it. I mean, I don't want to answer questions about it anymore. I can't fake the funk. We're not friends. Then the haters. I don't know who the haters are. Maybe the haters and reactors are the same thing. Then it's the people trying to take you down. I don't know who that is. I'm not trying to take you down because this is some of my good content on here. Why would I try to take you down? Girl, you make coin on here. I make coin on here. I want to make more coin on here. So why would I take you off of YouTube? You're my content. You know, can you never once? So I'm just saying also, can you really, like, when she tied up that live yesterday, can you truly heal if you are not going to accept your part in this whole thing? I mean, he couldn't have caught you on Plenty of Fish if you weren't on Plenty of Fish. He couldn't have reached out to you or you reached out to him if you weren't looking at the time. I mean, it's okay. I don't care. That's your right. You're a grown-ass woman, like you always say. But you just have to, even when you take someone to civil court, I'm not talking about criminal court. If we have a tree and my tree, we're neighbors and my tree falls on your yard, even though it was an act of God and lightning came down. Grammarly just pulled up. Even if it was an act of God and lightning came down, if the insurance company says, well, you should have trimmed your tree a little bit better, there was some signs that the tree needed maintenance, we are going to pay the claim, but not only are you going to pay your deductible, but because we sent you a letter stating that you needed to take care of that, we're going to take out maybe an additional like 10%, right? So even though it wasn't my fault, it's my tree. I had some responsibility and they're going to pay for it because I've got insurance. I have a deductible, but they're also, they also may want me to pay a little bit more. And I say, no, I'm not going to do that because that's not my fault. There was lightning. Are you kidding me? What? Then he takes me to court and the judge is like, come on. You're going to pay. Now you're going to pay court costs and now you're going to pay this. So now there's additional fees because I don't want to accept responsibility. So I keep going with it. And it keeps costing me more money and keeps costing me more money and keeps costing me more money. That is what she is doing with her life. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Never once. Last night, did you hear her mention him at all? I'm talking about last night in the shower, the video that she said that none of the reactors would react on. I was like, babe, did she just say that? Now she knows I'm going to react on it. I think she was doing another one of those. And I gave you something to react on. And you should be happy because you're funding my lifestyle. Do y'all remember that? For the hoes in the back. Do y'all remember that? Hey, Janae. Is it Makia? Hi, Surefire. Okay, Starla needs to hit up her gynecologist's office. I can't even imagine what's going on. Okay, well, Starla, are you gonna be cracking jokes all morning? But do you guys remember that? Okay. He's the one who distributed, and I'm just using because this is like a known expression. He's the one who distributed the mommy porn. She sent him the pictures, which she's like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And a video. She can't blame me. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, I haven't sent those pictures to nobody. I haven't even seen all the pictures. I've heard that it's like, Farrah, do not touch my door. Leave it. Farrah, leave the door. Where are you? Are you in your room?
No, I was going to close your door.
No, leave it open. Don't do that. Okay? Leave it open. Okay. So yeah, she's the one who is blaming us, and you know, the responsibility falls on this grown ass man and this grown ass woman who are solely to blame. Can somebody please leak those pictures already? Damn. They may be leaked on a certain chatty, gossipy website, but I'm not sure. Her words were that she wasn't going to let a bitch or man. Yeah, no one's trying to bring you down, because we just addressed that, Makia. This is a reaction channel, so I react on channels that I watch. Why in the world would I want to bring someone down that I use for content? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I've been watching her channel for like a year and a half, going on 2 years. Why would I do that? That makes no sense. No one's trying to bring her down. I'm actually trying to lift her up. So no, I know you don't think that, but I know, and I know that's what she's saying, but girl, bye. He's the one who put out her address. He's the one who has slut shamed her, because I don't think us women have slut shamed her. I think we have discussed, because this is really an interesting topic. All of us are women, most of us. There are men here too, but some of us have daughters. I think this is a very interesting topic. I mean, if we take Chrissy out of it, this is a very interesting topic. Hey, Sarah. Hi, MD Jones. Hi, Randa. Yeah. I mean, every video is not going to be like, boo boo, are you okay? Remember that video when she was at the Airbnb and there was someone was like, you're from the Most High. The light is shining on you. You are in your purpose. And Chrissy was on the balcony and she was just kind of like receiving it. Oh, did you guys see my yes, I bought one of these on Instagram, guys. But I had to cut it off. She was like, I mean, she was almost doing like talking in tongues. She was like, do you remember that? So Tanika does. Do you guys remember that? If I can find it, I will show it. So yeah, it didn't come like this. I just do like a straight cut. When I cut t-shirts, I come from like right at the collar, right at wherever this part is, and I just come straight across. And it usually does this. And then, because that's usually a good cut, and then you can kind of expand it more if you want to. If you do any more, I mean, you're gonna be showing everything. I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, I think that there's some little bits of ridiculousness tied up in here, Anna. I don't know that if he was framing her up for a Fashion Nova outfit, to me, I mean, that just says more to me about her than it does about him, because this is the kind of dudes you're dealing with. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're such a bad bitch. You need to have somebody in a damn Porsche, in a damn Corvette, in some fly ass car working for gas and oil, or an attorney, or that plastic surgeon driving up into your nice subdivision at your nice rental property. Okay? I would never. Like, that type of guy, you got 9 kids, you shouldn't even be. He might be the guy at the gas station. Like, I'm not trying to be funny and I'm not trying to belittle anyone, but if we're grown women up in here, let's have some grown woman chat. Like, this is a reflection on your selection. Okay? All these, I'm sure these weren't the only text messages, but like, I'm getting ready to go take a shower and I'm taking my my apparatus that is used to facilitate pleasure. Do you know what that means? What I'm saying? Let's just say she was taking her bedroom candy to the shower. Do you guys know what that is? Candy's side business, and she sells apparatus pleasure items for pleasure seekers. Yes, fire, you got it. Yes, she was taking that to the shower. There's a whole text. If I'm lying, what'd she say? If I'm lying, I'm flying in a video. Yes, she was taking that to the shower. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Trust me. Everybody doesn't have to know that. If you talk to somebody only about sex, understand that that's probably only what they're going to want from you. If that's your whole tantalizing, what was it? Tantalizing conversation, or was it, what did she want on, Plenty of Fish? She wanted some, what was that? She wants some kind of conversation. I remember when she went out to dinner that one time, she said she was having tantalizing conversation, but on Plenty of Fish, she said she was looking for captivating conversations. Okay. Captivating conversations. I'm in bed. You're in bed. Guys, brown sugar is a bedroom candy consultant. So guys, hit up Brown Sugar, leave your information in the chat. If you want any bedroom candy, please hit up Brown Sugar. Let's support our sisters here. You know, she is selling some really fierce sunglasses. She's got, if you ever like, you know, Kels's makeup, hey Asia, she is also selling lashes, and she's got sunglasses, and she's doing some other things. There's people in here who are doing businesses, guys, who are in business. You are supporting my business right now by watching this video. And those of you who dropped me super cash yesterday, thank you. I didn't see any Cash App, but that's okay. You know, like Chrissy says, I forgave you, you know, and I'm just joking there. I don't have to forgive anybody, but at the end of the day, if you guys want to put a little tip in my tip jar, feel free to do so. If you don't, I just love that you're here, and I thank you. So it's just a tip jar, okay? So just leave it at that. But if you guys want to come, you know, it's like Ming says, every dollar counts, right? But yeah, we have a lot of women here who are promoting their businesses. They are doing things. So for that, I think that is really positive, right? But I think, you know, when Chrissy starts going in on blaming everybody for the results of her decisions, I'm not even gonna say bad decisions. Hey, Hood Princess. Everyone say hello to Hood Princess. She's got a new channel. I don't know what her subscriber count is now, but guys, go check her out. She's got really cool videos. She's she lives in Vegas. I don't know where she's from, but she's got really great videos. And she, I ended up binging her videos last weekend, and I really like her videos. So go check her out, and, you know, maybe, you know, subscribe if you think you're going to come back, but, you know, at least give her some views and likes if you're liking her videos, because she's very cool. And I think we'll be seeing her more often up in here. She's really awesome. So, and I appreciate you coming through this morning. But yeah, it just seems like she's totally preoccupied with sex. And I just think that that's like a recipe for disaster. What is Lasso Tea? So they do, what else did they used to do? They used to do some like coffee and stuff. I don't know enough about it to really tell you everything, but Ming is a distributor. There's plenty of other distributors. You know who's a distributor? Every single night, you know, I think she was with Joelle Santana. I Am Juju. Go on Instagram, go to her page. Because I said, if I was going to join that tea company, I'm either going straight to I Am Juju or one of these other people who I know have like big ass teams and who, you know, I want to go to a millionaire circle. If you're going to do a MLM, and the candy, bedroom candy distributor can, I'm sure, attest to this. If you're in an MLM, which is a multi-level marketing company, which I did that before. I actually used to sell Body Magics, one of the original waist trainers. I still have some, and I was thinking about getting back into it, but I don't know. But they are the best waist trainers to me. But anyway, I want to be in a millionaire circle, because if you've got people who are at the top, they are at the Diamond Club and all of the, they've reached those statuses where everybody is making money. You're more likely to be in multi-level marketing companies. I don't think they're all scams. Some can be, but you have some that sell legit products, like that tea company. Bedroom Candy is basically an MLM. You have to pay to have a membership to be able to distribute, and you have to go through a distributor to buy your products. So they're not all scams. Some are. Now, the pyramid scams, those are scams. But if they're selling you a tangible product, you are able to make money based on you selling the product. Your upline makes money off of you joining the organization, and based on you building your organization, you make additional money. Usually there's like 3 or 4 ways to make money. I mean, sometimes there's even more, because you can probably just do retail. You can build a team, and you can just be a member, right? I'm sure that's I probably belonged to maybe like 2 or 3 MLMs in my lifetime. And so anyway, they asked Ming if it was a prank on Liv about the pregnancy. Show receipts of you telling the others it was a prank. She said it was a voice message that was deleted. How convenient. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. To me, I don't know that it was a prank that everybody was in on, but I think that because that video, to me, her family was like, how'd you do that? Knowing good and well her sister was not pregnant, because your sisters know you better than anybody. And then when her husband saw it, he was like, "Babe, please, okay." So, I mean, are we doing this again? I thought we were leaving this behind. Like a mess. So, and she was so mad. She was gonna catch some flights. I'm like, girl, ain't no flights. Like you're gonna go. You have 2 beautiful kids and a whole husband. You're gonna go jump on a flight to go have a fight. But you're living in a luxury apartment complex. Is that what you think that you need to be doing with your good weave on, your good wig, your good weave, jumping on a flight to go fight somebody, and you're saying it over the internet so she can have the good Tampa police waiting on your ass when you drive into her apartment complex? I mean, do you think anybody is stupid? Like, Olivia, look, think what you want. I would imagine that, she's not dumb, but that's dumb. That's dumb to say, and that's dumb to think that we believe. Now, maybe somebody who's 18, 19 years old might believe that, but I'm like, come on, girl, seriously? You come into my house. Okay, so let me know so I can check the flights, and I can have the good sheriff's department here when you pull up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and you'll just be hauled off as a crazy person from the internet and call the FBI as you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you communicating threats? What's wrong with you? If you want to go kick someone's ass, move in silence, okay? And that's all. I'm from Jersey, okay? That's how we do it up there. You're gonna just turn around and be like, "Oh shit, when did you get here?" Boom. Okay, that's how you do it. Yanni, is that how it's done? Yanni's from Jersey too. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just gonna be boom, and that's it. And you're gonna be like, what happened? Wake up in the hospital. Yeah, yeah, you got knocked out. That's what happens. You don't tell people you're coming to kick their ass. You show up and kick their ass, but don't go kick anybody's ass. That's not. Yeah. Yeah, I can show you better than I can tell you. So another thing on the text messages, she said she needs a lot of attention. And Chrissy, you didn't need to tell us that. You didn't need to tell us that at all. We didn't need to, like, we know. And then they talked about another baby, which would be her 10th. and his fourth. So that would make 14 kids. And how many babies daddies would that make? 7 or 8? I don't know. I just kind of said, so regarding attention, what came to my mind was, attention can kind of be a drug. You know how people use the term like attention whore? I'm certainly not calling her that, but what I'm saying is, how people like attention can be a drug, right? So for someone who likes attention, tell me if these things sound like things people who like attention, like arguing all the time. They would go on live all the time. They constantly love, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, I love your lashes, oh my God, you're losing weight, those lime green shoes tied over those disco pants were amazing, I loved your cheetah hat. Like all of those things. She likes attention, guys. If you hadn't heard, she's low vibrational. Yes, Destiny. She can't be without a man in her bed. Girl, in her life. Okay. In her life. Hey, Coco. It's in her whole life. But I just remember, for someone who told us when she was sitting at Sam's crying in the corona, and going to go into Sam's and there were no supplies. She just got back from the Mamiana convention and she says, I'm not going to be vlogging at home. I'm not going to be showing my kids. I'm not going to be within, 5 miles of my house. Cause I'm a boss. I'm a boss, guys. I'm a boss. All of those things went to shit and Shinola very quickly. Okay. I'm just going to say $50. Like $50 loans are suspect to me. $50 loans to me, like if someone says I need $50, to me that sounds like a bag of weed or something in that vicinity, right? Bosses don't borrow $50. Bosses don't borrow $50. Bosses are handing out $50 bills, right? Okay. Look, okay, so Dreabug83 says these broads, these ladies need to get real jobs. Now, I'm not gonna knock the stay-at-home hustle because I do have respect for that. But if it's not sustaining you, it's not for me to say, but if you find that you're short on cash, then you need to be figuring out some other things to do. You know what I'm saying? It just makes good sense. Is True in here? Hey, True. Hey. I saw someone say hi, True, and I'm like, where's True? Yeah, you need to be doing some other things. You need to streamline. So maybe if you have cable and you find that the kids are, like, for instance, I'm always looking for opportunities to save money. People always run to, and we're not rich people, but I like to save money because I like to spend money. Okay. So I've always got like some kind of a report to tell my husband on how I save some money, right? Because it's usually going to be preceded with, and I just spent some. So when I find ways to save, I'm very proud of myself. Like, for instance, we don't really watch, cable like that anymore. I'm sorry, guys. We don't really watch cable anymore. So we've got premium YouTube. And I've got, I do have HBO because I have to watch Westworld and Game of Thrones and Insecure and things like that. And I just pay for that individually. It's like $14.99. So I don't pay like $100 cable bill because we've got like the lightning speed internet. But I just have the channels I want. So when it's time to watch like Handmaid's Tale, I'll get Hulu. So that's just me saving money. Like maybe I spend like $80-$90 and some people could say, well, you can have so many channels. I don't want all those channels. I pretty much just use YouTube. I use HBO. We've got Disney Plus. We've got what we need, and I save about $100. That's $1,200 a year, right? You know what I'm saying? So I find ways to streamline things that I'm not using, and I save money. I don't know why I think I'm sweating on my nose, guys. So sorry. So bosses don't invite randoms to our homes. Bosses don't get evicted. Do you guys have any more? What else do bosses not do? Like, let's come up with 5 or 10 more, because just in case Jasmine, Ming, Chrissy, because we know they're all watching, Olivia, are watching. What are some things that bosses don't do? Bosses don't, I'm gonna just say this again. Bosses do not tie lime green shoes. Those lime green shoes were cute. They weren't bad, but you don't tie your lime green shoes over your disco pants and put on a cheetah hat, because I'm telling you, if you guys did not see Blama's thumbnail, Uncle Chrissy, it still makes me laugh. Bosses don't sleep with men who need $20, right? So he needed 20, she needed 50. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Hey, Wintress. But you're making $100 pot of gumbo, because I peeped all that meat that you were putting in there, all the shrimp, the crab, everything else. I don't know, shrimp, crab, sausage. I mean, I don't know. When I've made stuff like that, it costs $75 to $100. It's not cheap, especially when you're making food for a lot of people. So bosses don't come out of their pocket at all when they're dealing with men. Exactly. Bosses don't air out others' dirty laundry. Bosses don't have their kids unkept while they're in full glam. Yes, 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 yes. Bosses do not put a man before their children, because that man is going to want you to put your children first, right? Bosses don't come out of, okay, my screen was getting ready to flip. Bosses own. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Bosses not on POF for being. Okay, bosses need to pay their rent 3 weeks late every month. Y'all are hilarious. Bosses bosses don't keep getting evicted. Bosses buy meat and get meat free. Bosses have their kids in sports or Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, music lessons. Bosses don't twerk in peach panties. Oh my God. Okay. Bosses don't have 9 kids or ask randoms for a 10th. Well, there could be some bosses that have 9 kids, but definitely they're not going to be asking around. They're going to have a suitor, they're going to have a husband, they're going to have, especially if you're like if you're real like boss bitch. Bosses don't smoke. Crack is whack. And yeah, Reese put out a video this morning. Crack is whack. Do y'all remember Whitney Houston saying that? Bosses don't leave. Oh, with their, yeah, they don't do that. Bosses have money invested in the future and long-term. Bosses don't trick. Belina, stop. Guys, do you watch? I think I mentioned Belina's channel, but if you guys don't watch Belina B, you guys got to go check out her channel. Bosses don't get evicted. Bosses don't pop Plan Bs like Tic Tacs. Bosses don't get ticky pics leaked. Yeah, titty pics leaked. Excuse me. Bosses don't buy what they want, but beg for. Okay. Did you guys? Am I tripping? Or at the end of the live yesterday, when she was just like, "Oh, guys, by the way," like she just all of a sudden just flipped to like, "Oh, guys, by the way, those of you who have been sending me positive messages through Cash App." Of course, Cash App is a positive message if people are sending you money. But those of you who've been sending me positive messages through Cash App, thank you so much. I was like, if you, I'm getting ready to throw a shoe at my TV screen. If you ask for some money or put up a registry, how about bosses don't have sex on their blow-up bed? Bosses don't sleep on air mattresses. Yes. Bosses move in silence. Bosses don't put toothbrushes on registries. Yes. And bosses don't have registries, have eviction help registries. Okay. Maybe you put up a GoFund. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell anybody how to do whatever they do. Like that's whatever. But I was always taught that registries, there's nothing wrong with a registry, because some people have come into my comments and been like, and I can just see them looking just like, why can't she get, look, okay, but registries, like when we got married, we did a honey fund because I wasn't going to be bashful. I don't need another blender. I don't need a set of knives. I don't need dishware. I don't need any of that stuff. Just give me money that is going to go towards excursions on our honeymoon. Okay. Crate and Barrel. I was like, I don't have anything from Crate and Barrel, and I love everything at Crate and Barrel. And Crate and Barrel is expensive. And I had Crate and Barrel, I had Target, and I had a honey fund. So I did have a bougie registry, but that's okay. If you wanted to give us $50, you could have done that, but I also wanted cash. So at the wedding, people gave us cash. People put money towards honey fund. People bought us and stuff I'm still using today from Crate and Barrel. And people bought us a few things from Target. And that was okay. Yeah, that was okay. I don't think I've had a registry since. I don't even think I did a registry for when we had Farrah, because I bought everything already. I didn't need anything. Bosses don't ask for mops and Fabuloso. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. And at least Jasmine asked for Mrs. Myers. Girl, Chrissy over there asking for Fabuloso. Okay. Thank you, Wintrust. Bosses don't beg for, yeah, those Nigerian weddings are amazing, because usually they have like two weddings. They'll have like the traditional African wedding, and then they will have like a complete blinged out, over the top, fabulous, Instagrammable, do a dance routine in the middle. I mean, oh my God. I love going on Instagram and watching those African weddings. I love them, especially when like they'll come in and they're like all rocking to the same beat, and then they'll do like a back step and they'll go like, I love it. I love it. I wish we could have done something fun like that at my wedding, but I did have 5 bridesmaids, 3 junior brides, and 1 mini bride. So of course Farrah was in our wedding. Newsflash, guys, my husband and I, we had our daughter before we got married. So I'm not over here because I am perfect. My daughter was at our wedding. It was not a secret. She was actually in our wedding, and our nephew. We had 2 nephews in our wedding. But yeah, we had sort of kind of a big wedding party. We kind of had, yeah, it was probably about a wedding party of 20. I was like, we're bordering like, big weddings on YouTube or whatever. I didn't want to look like we were like a whole big prom class, but that's kind of what happened. But, hey, it is what it is. It was my first wedding. My husband had been married once before. And it didn't last long. And they got married. Like, I think they got married downtown or something, but he wanted to have like a wedding, and so did I, and that's what we did. Let's see. Bosses don't wear tie-up sandals over old lady slacks. Oh my God. Bosses don't create stupid drama. They aren't bosses. This could be like a whole video, like bosses versus losses. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Yeah. That is, I need to put my fan up. Did my fan turn off? Oh, no wonder. I'm like, my little fan is not on. I'm hot in here. Okay. Oh, no, girl, I need to know how to cook what I am eating. Yeah, I mean, bosses don't have sex with people they don't trust and end up having to take plan B. Yes. Bosses don't blame reactors because they let a bum in their puss. Bosses don't burn bridges with everybody. She's a mess, she's a mess. So yeah, I mean, do we need to go back to I mean, she blamed the reactors, she blamed Olivia, she blamed the haters, she blamed the people trying to take her down, she blamed the people who want to take her off YouTube, and she doesn't trust anybody. Like, girl, you need to invest in some therapy quick. Did you hear her affirmations? Now, I do believe in affirmations. I do. But I feel like you got to believe your affirmations for them to actually really work. So it's kind of like the laws of attraction. But when you practice what you preach and you believe it, but I don't believe that she believes. Oh, it's Francois Vlogs. It's $ Francois Vlogs. FRAN. Let me put in the thing. Y'all. Bam. I am going to do another one, but I haven't done it yet. I said, you know what, maybe I should just do a LX3 reactions one. But I haven't set it up yet, so I have to do that today just to make it easier because some people don't even know Francois Vlogs. And if you don't, hey, 205 people, can I get some more likes, guys? Because I actually came prepared, y'all. I was getting ready to take my shower because I would have been on almost an hour earlier, but I literally went into my notes in my phone and I typed up these notes because I take this seriously. Because someone said, just like someone got dared that their channel wouldn't get striked, somebody basically sent out a double dare that somebody would not react to their video. And I did. I am. So, but yeah, she was doing those affirmations yesterday. I'm at 88. Can I get to, let's say 110? 110. I'm not going to stop anything because I don't do that. But guys, I'm sure there's somebody in here who like totally meant to like the video but forgot. But if you could do that, that would be awesome because of course, you know what that does. That helps YouTube know that my channel is worth getting on that algorithm wave, and it helps me grow because I'm trying to get to 2K. And I was telling someone today, one of my awesome subscribers, Miss Brown, that when I get to 2K, I want to do a subscriber appreciation. So I'm not going to say anything because I don't want anyone to feel like I'm trying to blow smoke up their, booties, but I am going to do a nice subscriber appreciation, and I'll just I would like to do one big thing, but I know that there's so many nice people. I would love to do something for everybody, but maybe in like honor of Chrissy, maybe we do like $50 gift cards or something, something like that. Because, $50 can do something. I mean, guys, let's do this. What does $50 buy? I mean, $50 can buy some groceries. $50 can get you a mani-pedi in a lot of cities. $50. I don't think $50 can even do Red Lobster, honestly, not with a tip. I think it can do like a $50 lunch at Red Lobster. $50 can get you maybe a bag of crab legs. I did buy a bag of crab legs for like $46 at the grocery store the other day. Fashion Nova on Afterpay. Surefire says Coke. Okay. $50 is gas in Cali. In New York, $50 isn't crap. It's not. It's not. In New York, like dinner is probably like right at 100. Maybe that's with a tip, and that might even be like lunch, right? Dinner for 2 people, some kush. Destiny said, use code stay home. Are y'all bougie? Okay. I thought it was me, but y'all are the bougie ones. Oh my God, y'all are funny. A boss would fix that tooth. Now, what I've heard about this tooth, what's going on? Now, I did not realize that Percocet was Molly's. As someone who had a C-section, Percocets weren't really anything to me. Percocets was what I was taking in between like the morphine. Now my hair is like swelling up, guys. I know everyone like, okay. I'm on coronavirus struggle hair right now, so, and I'm sweating. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hair done this weekend. Lena's Lavish Life. 50 can give the kids $5 a piece. Oh God. Yeah. So if that's what a Molly is, I mean, maybe if you're taking it for no good damn reason, but Percocet was like, now when I took the morphine, because literally I was cut from left to right, I would take one and then I would like wake up and like 5 hours had gone by. I didn't know what was going on. Aw, Nikki, yeah, you should. It's fun. I love doing this. I mean, I do take it as a business, because I mean, not that I want to be like a professional gossip columnist, but hey, if that's what happens, so be it. I'm not turning anything down. All doors are open for me. See, that's the type of affirmations. All doors are open for me, right? And you guys too. But I want to do something with my human resources a little bit on my other channel. So as far as like giving some helpful tips and advice for people who are going to be getting back to work, anyone who's unemployed, anyone who's looking to level up in their employment situation, I'm going to be doing that on my other channel. And like lifestyle. I mean, my fashion is not everybody's fashion choice. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I won't say I'm not a conservative dresser, but like I don't dress super trendy. I do like to incorporate trendy items, but those are things that I do on my other channel. Here is a lot of fun. And the fact that I can get paid for it is even better. Now, if I could have a successful gossipy type blog, I would love that. It's really fun interacting with you guys. Dolo says, call myself a journalist. I mean, I am a blogger. I do have a blog site. I have been writing. If any of you guys have gone to francoisevlogs.com, I have written probably about like 8 articles. I've written a few things. I'm working on it. This pandemic time has given me the time to be able to do some things for myself that I could not do when I was on the struggle of the 2-hour commute every day, which I think a lot of you guys saw. Like I was dying, like driving 10 to 15 hours a week to get to work because Farah goes to a magnet school. So I actually live maybe 20 minutes away from my job, but because she goes to school in a complete different area of town and I like have to travel the whole city, it's horrible. And then my husband works on another side of town and he goes to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, you can get gas. Let's see, Fran, you remind me of a little Wendy Williams with a discreet shaven. Aw, thank you, Life of Destiny. Life of Destiny. Can someone let us know so wasn't that Gucci or something? I remember right before she got evicted, the dog was on deck. I remember when she went to the first Airbnb. Look at the lighting. Look what it's doing to my eyebrows. That's not a good look at all. That makes it look like I've got, let me try to put these up high because that makes it look like I've got one eyebrow. When they went to the first Airbnb, I could have sworn she said that she gave it away. They gave it to a friend. I didn't realize I even do that with my eyebrow. This is gonna bother me. Hi, JB. The struggle is real. I think you'd have to have a personality as well. Some do and some don't. On tip is to be consistent and use tags. What are you guys talking about using tags? The tags to like, guys, forgive me. I started kind of getting hot, so. Molly, double triple sec, and Skittles. So just a couple of, so you get like a night of fun, right? What is it with the Skittles? Is she into Skittles? Is that her thing? Yeah, we're like right at about 50-50 on likes right now. I think she gave the dog up to a friend or someone. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. So there's like 100 people in the bushes. Brown sugar did I don't believe for 1 second that one person in this chat has not liked the live yet. It's got to be our friends in the bushes, but that's okay. So let's see. Okay, so we've already established that probably the Mamianas, you know, they think they're making boss moves, but they're not quite. I mean, if you can loan someone money, you know, I was at a point, I'm just going to say, when I was in college, you know, we all kind of struggle. I mean, I'm not going to say we all. I know I did. When I was getting out of school and kind of like got my first apartment, I struggled a little bit because my parents did spoil me. And they paid my rent for a long time when I first moved to North Carolina because I wasn't really making a lot of money. And I also, I'm just going to be honest, I wasn't even used to paying bills. Oh, hey, True. Girl, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. So I struggled a little bit with that. And oh, now you can see my green screen. What the hell? Gee whiz. Okay. But I had to learn how to manage my money. I really did. And I used to, when I, you know, I'm a believer. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say, oh, we go to church every Sunday. That's not the truth. But I have the word within me. And what I'm going to say is this, is that I always used to pray that I could be, you know, a good steward of my money, and that one day I could be I think it was like a lender, not a borrower. There's like a proverb, something about that. And I just really kind of would say that over and over and over again. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. So that I could be in a position one day, not that I wanted to be a bank, but that I wanted to not have to like call my parents and say, hey, I'm short on money this month, mom and dad, or hey, can you pay my car payment? Like I just was, you know, I think they realized maybe they hadn't completely set me up for success. Not that they had done anything wrong, but you know, we as parents, we do a lot for our kids. And hey, STL, they were a good bridge, but I had to learn how to manage my money. And there were a lot of things that I had to do to become the woman that I am today. So I am not coming from a place of perfection over here, guys. I am coming from a place of, girl, get your shit together because time is ticking. If you want that guy, if you want that life, if you want to be someone, if you want all of these things that you profess and say that you are and want to be, these are the things that you got to do. Because if you're not going to do them, you are going to be looking around like some people who make money and lose money. You're going to be looking around like, you know, I had a chance and I blew it. You're going to be looking around. I mean, I don't know what happened to Ming's channel, but I know she has 600,000 subscribers and she doesn't put a lot of content up over there. And I think that her Reality of Ming was like her main channel, even though that's not her main channel. That was her temporary channel because she says she likes to be able to run her mouth and say what she wants. But she was pretty pissed yesterday when she found out that, yes, the rules do apply to you and that, yes, your channel was struck and you can't broadcast people's lives. So for any of you, if you're doing that right now, don't let me find out about it, because I am someone who will strike your channel. Don't do that. And then you won't be able to go live either for a good period of time. So don't do that. Those are the rules. That violates community guidelines, and don't do it. And she had to go on her now even smaller channel that has like 2,000 subscribers. So I'm sure that was probably a good kiki for Olivia yesterday. I would say if somebody was keeping points, that was probably like, I don't know how many points. If we're tracking points right now, gosh, Olivia gets points for disclosing her business. I mean, she dropped lots of bombs. And yeah, Olivia is probably winning on the points board right now. If we were keeping a tally, like we were keeping, oh, thank you, Blama. Oh, girl, thank you. If we were keeping points, Jasmine gets, I'm gonna give Jasmine like 2 points for losing 18 pounds. Girl, you did that. And we see what you're doing. And girl, you're giving me lots of motivation. A lot of us out here are, you know, working on those waistlines. So Jasmine got about 2 points. Chrissy is like zip. And Ming, I mean, she had, I mean, you know, I didn't tune in for the whole birthday party, but I did. I looked at her little dance video thing on Instagram. It was cute. It was cute. And I didn't know Chrissy couldn't dance, though. Did you guys know that? Put a 1 for yes, you knew she could dance, or 2, you found out she could not dance. Because that was... Did you see Chrissy in the back? Aw, I love unicorns. TV. Hold on. I'm sorry. One second, guys. Ah, wait. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Oh, I'm on live. Come. Yes, come in, join us. Okay, unless you want me to put you on speaker. I'm not on StreamYard. I'm just on regular. Okay, hold on. Guys, we have a special guest. I'm going to let this mystery guest. You guys asked the mystery. I was going to play a game that you guys could guess who the mystery guest is. Does someone want to guess who it is? So, yeah, Chrissy could not dance. Did you see mystery guest? Did you see the Instagram videos at Ming's birthday party of the Savage dance-off? Oh, okay, Cheryl was guessed. Well, Jamie, well, no, Cassandra, girl, they all guessing it. I guess they just think like you're my friend that calls. So it's like, it's Tasha. So yes, you got to go to Instagram and see. It was you know, it was cute. It was cute. But they tried to do the Savage dance, and Chrissy was in the back. Blama, you are spoiling me. I'm getting. She gave me a $10 super chat. True gave me $20. Y'all showing out. Thank you, y'all. But yeah, they kept it cute. Ming looked cute. I'm not gonna lie. Ming has a cute shape. I mean, let's face it. They did that. Now,
Let's go over there and check it out.
I think she is fascinated by her butt. Oh, Belina, thank you. Thank you so much. I think if you go to Ming's Instagram, be ready for crotch shots and booty shots. If you don't mind seeing somebody's booty and seeing all up in their business, then go right on over there, because that's what you're going to see, because she is fascinated with her middle. Like from here, from below her breasts to the top of her thighs, she is fascinated with her body.
Well, you know, sis, it ain't your beauty, it's your booty.
Okay, yes. And Uriah has a duty to maintain that booty, okay? Nikki, thank you. I think Liv had reality check in real life and behind the camera. She's better in life for her kids. Liv probably, yeah, I think Liv decided that she needed to just kind of like, okay, if I'm gonna, sometimes you got to just make power moves. Now, does a power move mean like running over all of your friends? No, but we all know that everyone doesn't make, this might be something she might look back and say, hey, I could have probably handled that better. What do you think, Tasha?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? If she felt like she had a certain, are you talking about Olivia?
If Olivia, like, kind of throwing all her friends under the bus, basically, or ratting everybody out, because she says she's not a snitch, but she,
this is my opinion on Olivia. Olivia is the type of woman, she don't give a care. She gonna do it by all means necessary. Olivia appears to me to be the type of person that she feels like she can walk this earth and she don't need nobody. I mean, think about it. This woman got up and took her whole family and moved to Florida, knowing how much this man adores her and adores his children, but she didn't care because she was doing what she wanted to do. Olivia just feels like she just seems like the type of person where she feels like I don't need nobody as long as I got me.
Right.
Just can't really care because at the end of the day, she wasn't really in it for a friendship. She was in it for the opportunity.
Yeah, she was making money moves. She was doing Cardi B. She was making money moves.
Yes, she was in it for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And just, you knew that for like, I mean, if Chrissy was really like using her head, think about it. The way this girl dogged you out last year, like she trashed you.
Trizash.
That type of person was going to really turn around and be your friend. At the end of the day, she came to you because she had always been watching Chrissy, and obviously she was aspiring to have a channel like hers, right?
Yeah.
What I've noticed with this YouTube thing is it's a lot of jealousy, right?
Yeah.
People see other people doing things and they feel a little envious. You know what I'm saying? And so I felt like she was envious. So she was coming for Chrissy, and she didn't expect that response from Chrissy because Chrissy never displayed that behavior. So for Chrissy to think that you can befriend someone who did you like this, like that, she was never a friend. She was always an opportunity.
Oh yeah, because remember last year when Chrissy was going to have like the very special VIP Las Vegas weekend. Hey, Miss Brown, you didn't get the notification. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Miss Brown. Girl. Yeah, we've been on for like about an hour and 20 minutes now. I'm sorry. But yeah, when they were gonna do if you guys go back, I'm gonna link it down below. It's called Ratchet Giveaway. Now, the reason why I called it that, and thank you, Cassandra, for the super chat. Olivia was giving away some old baby clothes, and I'm not gonna talk about it. But it's all in the video. It was like hilarious, okay? But Chrissy said she was going to do a giveaway too, but the giveaway was going to be y'all come to Vegas and chill with some bloggers. Like, who was it going to be? Was it going to be Kiera? I guess it was going to be Jasmine. I don't know who else. A couple of people at that time who were kind of like, I can't remember who all those people were going to be, but it was going to be a weekend with Chrissy, VIP. She was going to get a hotel. She said it was not a hotel. She was going to rent a house. It was going to be like, get your nails, go out to eat. She was going to pay for someone to fly in. Whoever that person was, if you see this video, somebody did win it, but it never happened. Did she send you money for a plane ticket, or did she compensate you in another way? Did she put it on hold and say she was going to get back to you on this? Like, I would love to know the person who won Chrissy's giveaway, like whatever came of that. And did she compensate you in some way? Because it was supposed to be like a giveaway. And she was going to, I guess, pay for the place, or they were all going to have to put in for the place. But it never happened because guess what happened? DeMarcus left and we found out that Chrissy was pregnant. Is that right, Tasha?
Yeah, that was the timeline. Me personally, I never heard her ever mention who won the contest.
Chrissy, who won the contest?
I think that got postponed and she just didn't, you know what I'm saying, she never revisited that. Like, that's what I thought. Now, I could be wrong, because, you know, I'm not really up on it like that, but I could be wrong, but I don't think that was ever mentioned. You know, like, she mentioned it, and then the next storyline was her pregnancy, and that whole trip kind of just went to the wayside.
Mickey is saying they ratted themselves out by trying to tell Liv's biz, and Liv said, I'll tell mines and y'all's. They should have just thrown some. Look, let me tell you something. The worst thing you can do is try to blackmail someone who's got blackmail on you. Okay? Like, okay, girl, bosses don't do that either. Like, if you're going to make moves like that, you better be rock solid. And if you're running around doing stuff that you look, my thing is this: stop trying to play suburban mom. Leave that to like us reactors over here. Okay? Because I'm not going to even play like I'm operating like you guys. We're corny over here. We go to sleep at 10:30, 11 o'clock. I almost miss every single live at night because we are in bed with the lights off, and we are like, we're corny over here, and we love it. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Shay, got something to say? Go ahead.
Hold on. Natural's way,
Mm-hmm.
I do videos throughout. That's why I'm able to discuss the videos, but I watch I watch their videos, and I comment. I don't do commentary on every single video that comes out. Yeah, I don't do that. You know what I mean? Now you got to remember what that whole giveaway thing that happened last year. Like, sis, a lot of stuff didn't happen on these YouTube streets and then in my own street. So I'm not just sitting around. You know, I don't have a journal that I'm writing down everything that these women are doing, because I don't just watch them. I watch other people too.
Yeah, I just have kind of, I mean, Tasha remembers a lot of stuff too, but I do sometimes remember just random things, and I do sometimes take notes, just to be honest. And sometimes I do go back and watch my old videos. I go back and watch my old videos, and then if I tagged a video in it, I'll go back, because especially if I'm trying to remember something. So, I mean, gosh, guys, there's so much to remember about what's going on. I mean, I appreciate you subscribing, but definitely, you know, Tasha's got a really, good grasp on everything that's going on, and she has a very different take from me, on how she kind of delivers her reactions. So, give her a chance and go back, because, everybody does everything differently.
I don't need nobody to give me anything. Like, at the end of the day, you like what you like. If Francois your vibe, sis, that's your vibe. I ain't mad.
Yeah.
I ain't mad.
So,
I mean,
mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, that's my YouTube sis. So you're not gonna have a strong mommy Chrissy mean Livia situation over here, okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, I'm not. She do what she do, I do what I do. She bring what she bring what I bring, and then we bring what we bring together.
Yeah, no, that's true. Because I mean, there's people who I could name off a few, but I'm not gonna say any names. When we go over to Tasha's channel, y'all, they give me the business, okay? And that's okay, because I've always, that there are people who love Tasha and they absolutely hate me, but that's okay. And I know that that's not what you're saying. So all are welcome, and we certainly appreciate the feedback. And everyone's got a different style. Because speaking of style, like, that kind of was a hot topic last week, because I think a lot of people, not to drag Reese into it, but like, everyone's got a different style. Blama has her style. Yanni Bani has a style. I have my own style. You know what I mean? Like, I really appreciate people who've come back and given me second chances. I mean, I've had people give me feedback that, like, my channel was boring, it was slow, it was this, it was that. And you know what? I also had to learn some things too. So I did not take it personally. Of course, sometimes you're kind of just like, oh, but it's okay, because you know what? It made me better, or it made me own. If I'm slow, if I'm boring, I'm slow and I'm boring, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, moving on. So, but yeah, that's basically, Olivia. I think Olivia was making money moves, and we just have a couple of our mommies who are not really focused. I think one thing Tasha talks about all the time, which I think if you weren't thinking about it, you will think about it, is that she always talks about using your YouTube as a business. And those of us who do see it as a business, operating yourselves accordingly. And I think that that's huge, because I don't know that I've heard anyone articulating it like that before Tasha really started talking about that. Tasha, what do you think about our ladies who are running businesses? Like, we know Sofa Time, she reports her stories, and she's not going to let you not know that she got on her Astro Lashes. Right, Tasha?
Yeah, here's the thing. At the end of the day, we do understand that when we speak, everybody's not going to like everybody. And I'm not here trying to run a popularity contest. Like, I'm going to give you what it is. I'm going to give you this face. You either take it or not. I'm going to give you this mouth with or without teeth. You either take it or not. Like, I am who I am. I'm not going to let people who don't live with me, who don't know me, who don't vibe with me, change who I am. You know what I'm saying? Right. And when I speak to my channel about these ladies, I'm never coming from a place where I'm trying to down and degrade them, because I don't feel like that's appropriate.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, when I speak, I'm not just speaking to them. I'm speaking to anybody like them, because we do know there's a lot of strong mommy Christies out here. We do know there's a lot of Olivias out here. We do know there's a Meanies, Jasmine. So I'm not necessarily like, you are the topic of the conversation, but this, if it applies, it applies. If it don't, it doesn't. Right. That's where I'm coming from. You'll never get me coming on here calling these women out their names and they're this, they're that, because obviously if I don't like it, somebody else will. I'm not here to critique them in that way as far as their appearance and stuff like that. It's just as a Black woman, or as a woman, period, I just feel like there are certain things that you should do and you should carry yourself, especially with these women having the platform as large as it is, and understanding that a lot of people are influenced by them, because at the end of the day, we do know there's a lot of people that support and love Christy. Like,
right, yeah.
And they should.
Yeah.
Like I know what you love. You know what I'm saying? So if you love her, you love her. I'm not telling you not to love her. But at the end of the day, we do understand that everything she does, I feel, isn't appropriate for a woman of her stature on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now, she didn't have a YouTube channel and she was doing all that. Obviously, it's not right, but yeah, I don't know nothing about it. I can't see it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they call it a private life for a reason, right?
You said what?
People call it a private life for a reason, right?
Exactly.
So,
and I just really do in your private life should stay that. When you start letting people know about the different people that's coming, men, I'm going to say men. What? For what? Okay. I'm sorry. One of my kids is asking me something. So I just feel like, Chrissy should come to a level of maturity. Like the stuff that she talked about on her channel when she started her channel, 10 years ago, 9 years ago, she was 19 then. She's 29 now. Like, you got to change it up, sis. Like what you talked about then, you got different circumstances now. You got more children. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different vibe for you. So I just feel if you're elevating on your channel, like she said, how creative she is, then you need to be more creative with the type of content that you put out here. I do understand, like, what she is who she is, and that's who she is. But then you have to understand, though, but you're on social media. You're presenting yourself to the world. So why would you want to be perceived like that? Because you are a mother of children. Not even because she's a mother of 9, just because you're a mom, period.
Yeah, no, I agree, because right here on my notes, I say contrary to what you think, Chrissy, and I mean really more so Chrissy. Most of us do like you. I mean, I wouldn't, if I didn't like her channel, I don't think that I would invest as much time in watching it, because honestly, I got other things I could do. But one thing I wrote down is that she needs to like herself. Put yourself in a higher plane and understanding, and, you know, kind of like back down leading into the world with your vagina. You know what I mean? Like, there's people sometimes who like walk into the room with, you know, you're walking in that kind of presence. You want to own yourself as a woman, as a lady, as a boss, as a businesswoman, as a mother. Everything should not just be about like being on the prowl or, you know, just other endeavors, and just taking ownership of what you want to do, because not taking ownership makes you look really silly, like on that live last night, just blaming everybody but the main person who is responsible for what happened, one of which is that guy, and second of which is you. Because all of this, the reason why I'm even talking on this topic right now is because of that, you know.
But what's so bizarre to me is she alludes to the fact that we don't want to see her on YouTube.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
We actually do want you on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we want you on here. It's not that nobody's trying to run you off your job. We just want you as women. We just want you to do better. Because, like, we looking at you and we like, damn, sis, why are you clowning like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where we're coming from. Like, ain't nobody trying to tear you off your throne. You know, to me personally, I feel like she cried more with this man situation than she did when she got evicted. She was more embarrassed about this man situation than she was with her eviction.
Right. She cried almost just as much for him as she did for DeMarcus, and that's your alleged husband. That's your husband. And only reason why I say alleged, honestly, I'm sorry to say that. I just, where's a wedding picture? If you got married at the little chapel or you got married at City Hall, I have a friend that got married at City Hall in white. They did like a white thing. Her and her husband had on like jeans and cute tops, and she had a floral bouquet and whatever. It was nothing fancy. So I'm just wondering, like, every bride has a wedding picture, whether like anything, whether you got married in shorts on a beach, a big wedding, small wedding, nothing, rubber bands for bands. I don't know. Where is your wedding picture, lady? That's all I want to know.
And as much as she liked to post on the gram, like, honey, I would have been proud to, even if she went to the Justice of the Peace, I'm sure she dressed up. She didn't wear jeans and a t-shirt. Since where is that? And you know what, really, to be quite honest with you, I don't need to see a picture, but you would just think, like, you put a picture of everything else up there. Why you ain't put a picture of your wedding day?
Right.
Like, I do understand that she flashed a marriage certificate up there, but we do understand that you can make those things up. Yeah,
you can print out anything these days.
If you got caught slipping with this man situation, just say that. Like, look, y'all, I got caught slipping. Like, I was foolish. People would appreciate that more than you trying to deflect from it.
Right. And blame other people.
We got caught slipping. We are. It's not all a whole bunch of us. Okay, they caught slipping for a ninja.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just say that. Just say that.
Not to mention, her subscribers give her the business too. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I don't know. I think it's as easy to blame us because we have a platform and we can get on here. And a lot of us came out of being viewers and kind of became YouTubers out of that because of the questions or just wanting to participate in kind of the discourse with other people on, turn our comment section into a video now, right? But the MD Jones one says she has a friend that went through trauma like Chrissy did and still struggling with being overly sexual at 47 years old. Her attitude is probably how she protects herself from showing her pain. But clearly, I mean, I don't know if she's ever had therapy. Honestly, I don't know. I would say if she did have therapy, she probably just needs to go and revisit a little bit. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being dead serious because even though like I'm joking around, most of it is like in, not so much concern because I'm not losing any sleep overnight. If she's okay with it, then that's going to have to be okay because I can't want her to be better more than she does. But you can't go from where you're at right now to great because great does take effort. And even when you get some easy breaks, you still have to work at it, because a lot of the people that go from, obscurity to greatness overnight, they will tell you like, oh my God, I didn't know what was going to happen. Look at any, of these pop stars or whatever, new rappers, they're rhyming a little bit. And the next thing you know, you got to be somewhere. Then you got to be somewhere else. And then you got to work. And then you got to produce this. And then you got to come out with that. They all of a sudden realize this is, now you're, you were rapping, but now you're in the rap business, or you were doing art, but now you're in the art business. You know what I mean? Like you were a vlogger, 5-10 years ago, but now that you've gone over 100,000, you've got 100,000 people plus looking at you every single day. The audacity to think that everybody needs to leave you alone and do things as you'd like is insane, lady. And, if you want to be famous, you want to be YouTube famous, you just have to deal with it. Like,
my personal opinion is I really feel like, these ladies need someone to manage their social media, because I don't think they do well with it. And that's just my opinion. If I had a platform that large, and I was a woman that was very promiscuous, you wouldn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Move like that. Like, you wouldn't know anything about it. And the men that I choose to, be promiscuous with, we would have a very good understanding. If I had to have them sign an NDA, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's when it comes to the social media thing, it's that serious, because at the end of the day, it's your job. It's your livelihood. You know what I mean? So why, you don't mess that up.
Yeah.
You don't allow anyone else to mess it up. And the audacity for you to keep thinking that at the end of the day, it's not really the reactors, because it's only a handful, maybe 2 handful of people who commentate on her commentary. It's really those comments.
Right.
Like the people that's viewing your channel, that's really coming for you. Half the stuff that I see in comment sections, I ain't even thought half of that stuff.
Right.
So it's not us. It's those comments. It's the people that view your channel. And at the end of the day, instead of keep coming on your channel every other day, doing lives, crying and hollering and screaming and addressing people to tell people to leave you alone, just keep doing what you're doing and don't worry about the next. Because you say you don't worry about the naysayers. So if you're saying that, then just do that. And you ain't got to preach that. Just do that.
Right.
Just
right.
Because it ain't really us. It's that comment section.
Right.
That's her go. Because anybody knows, as soon as you click on the videos, the first place you go in is the comment section. So
See, I never did that. I still don't read a lot of people's comments. I don't read a lot of people's comments. I don't know why. I never really read the comments until Tasha was like, you don't read the comment section? And I was like, no, what's in there? Because I always just kind of thought that the comments were for the creator. I never really read them, huh?
I don't see in your comment, because you got to remember, since I get hundreds of comments, so I don't remember seeing your comment per se, but I have been saying that these ladies need management. Like, I've been saying that since last year. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that because I see the potential in all these women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say about Jasmine, but I see a lot of potential in Jasmine.
Well, maybe that's just a business that somebody might need to get into. Maybe that's going to be my second career, like YouTube manager. I don't know. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. Tasha, why don't we open up a management company? Why don't we get these girls straightened out? Maybe they need the representation of TMR and LX3.
Let me say this real quick because I gotta go. But Jasmine, for the most part, she was the smartest one yesterday. Honey, she got on her channel and she was like, I plead the fifth. Yeah, I don't know what y'all. What? When? Where? Huh? Like, Jasmine's like, I don't know. Like, she didn't. I was like, go ahead, Jasmine. Like, I get you saying that, sis, but I ain't get ready to admit to it. Even if you get into it, she ain't because there's nothing Jasmine Mama watching her channel. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why I was like, Jasmine, Mama Dukes, what do you think about Jazzy riding the white horse? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna put nothing if she didn't admit
well,
to it, I ain't gonna
she didn't admit to it. That's what I was saying. Mama Dukes, would you like, what's going on here? Yeah, Jasmine did not admit to anything, but I mean, like, girl, that's what's going on in her circle. If she's not doing it, that's fine. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they wanted to out their friend.
These girls don't have money and stuff like that. These girls do have money.
Mm-hmm.
They have. Jasmine just bought her a new camera a couple weeks ago. They got money. They just come on their camera and pretend like they don't, because the more they make themselves seem like they're destitute, is the more people will feel more sorry for them. That's why they always throwing their kids on the camera, because we know people love the kids. So if I keep throwing my child on the camera, then I come right behind them and be like, hey, you guys, yeah, I really need, you know what I'm saying? So
she features the twins a lot. We don't see the two big girls a lot. We hear the oldest one because she's co-captain over there. But she does feature her twins a lot, which okay. That might just be when she's pulling out the camera when she's doing twin time.
Right.
Because it doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm not making any inferences. What I'm saying is that might just be when she pulls out her camera. Because Jasmine, don't get all, nobody's talking about your kids. I'm just saying, it just maybe notice that you are a mom of 4, and it seems like when you pull your camera out, you always have your twins. If you want to feature your kids, understand people are probably going to ask about the other 2 as well. That's just, again, the cause and effect of showing your children. I mean, my daughter came through here a second ago, but that's not like a feature of this channel. This is like adult conversation. So she's playing games right now. She's reading a book. She's in the living room. She's gotten lunch and snacks and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to feature your kids and be like a mommy plus me type channel, understand that people are going to ask you about your children. Like, don't be mad at that. Or they may ask, like, yeah, go ahead, Tasha.
Sammy J is asking you a question. She said,
Sammy J, Fran, what's up with the beef between Jasmine and Tiara? Ming mentioned it as well. As I know nothing about that. I don't know Tiara. I went to her channel around the time I think her and her husband are building a house and doing something else, and she makes like body butters and stuff like that. And honestly, I don't know. I checked out. I have other channels I watch, and it just didn't catch me. It didn't catch me. So I don't know what's going on with that. Do you know anything about it, Tasha?
Yeah, the NTV situation, as you know, last year, Tiara and Jasmine was hanging thick as thieves. They was hanging like Chrissy and Jasmine are now. And I believe, Tiara seen what was happening. Like, she seen some BS, and I think they didn't really like the fact, when I think they, I mean, maybe, and again, y'all, this is an assumption because I wasn't in their conversation. I believe those ladies, Chrissy and Olivia and them, kind of pushed Tiara out the way, because Tiara had said one day on a live that she did, like, she said, I'm not the fake friend. Like, but you soon will find out who the fake friend is. And that was Tiara. I'm assuming she was speaking to Jasmine, but she was talking in her live. So, but if you notice, Tiara she moved herself right on out the situation, because that woman is a mother, she's a wife, she's a businesswoman. The stuff that she seen Jasmine was getting herself, because Jasmine's behavior started changing on her channel, right? She started going live and acting with ratchet behavior. TRN TV doesn't do that. Right? So their two behaviors wasn't aligning anymore. When Jasmine was more calmer, then their behaviors were aligning. But when she started, moving towards Chrissy a little more, Tiara started distancing herself, and she's completely distant.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, guys, I don't really know. And I mean, I'm not, oh, hey, Jennifer. Hey. And I'm not calling,
I'll talk to you later. Thanks for letting me come on.
Okay. No problem, TMR. Okay. Bye. I'm not calling Olivia the fake friend by no means, but I wonder, could they have been talking about Olivia? Because I mean, look how that's panned out. Because Olivia, yeah, okay. So, gosh, I was gonna say something, but I don't even think I want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Okay. So yeah, guys, the last thing I was just saying, those affirmations, Chrissy kind of closed out that live yesterday with those affirmations. And I don't know, I wasn't really buying it. I just believe that you need to believe the affirmations if you really want to make them happen. And you know, if we're talking like laws of attraction, all that kind of stuff, I mean, you can fake it till you make it, and that is a good way. Oh, thank you, Jen. That is a good way to kind of change your mind. But you know, if you want to be great, you know, I think that greatness comes from a open heart, which, you know, she says that she has trust issues. If you're going to be in business, you have to have an open heart. So you have to trust, you have to believe, you have to do all of those things, right? You have to have a clear mind. So drugs don't, you know, mind altering, as someone said in the chat, probably something that needs to kind of be limited. So a clear mind and your soul, like you have to kind of be in the right place, you know? So those were kind of my notes from thinking over the live last night. You know, Chrissy, you put the challenge out there. Nobody was going to react to your video from last night. I did. You can tell me your thoughts if you like. I appreciate all of you guys supporting me. If you are watching me right now and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Go ahead, hit your notifications so that you can be notified as soon as I go live or put up another video. And I mean, we're almost at 2 hours. I mean, I can take some questions from you guys if you want, if you guys have any questions for me. But I thank you for entertaining me and letting me go through my notes over here. I don't want anyone screenshotting my notes. So, but yeah, I did legit type out notes because I knew I would forget everything. Host a coach session with the mommies. Now I could do like the, you know, and I was just going to say something funny, but I mean, they've gotten a certain amount of success, but y'all, if they do need some coaching and they need some guidance, I would be happy to have them join me over at Francoise Vlogs, because I actually am going to activate my memberships. So I will have memberships. And we are going to be working on some coaching things over there. So anyway, and I mean this in all sincerity, guys, if there's any of you out here who want to start your YouTube channel, I'm not trying to compete with Mamiana Masters or anything like that, because I can't give you what they give you. But what I can give you is I can tell you how I'm managing two channels that are monetized. This channel that I got monetized, it would have been in less than 3 months, but your girl Chrissy struck my channel. So it held me up for about almost 3 weeks. Getting my monetization. But if you want to know how I got 2 channels monetized in a year, with organic traffic, building my community, building my audience, you know, like building my own kind of style, even when I got criticism that people didn't like my style. And that was okay, because I knew that if I kept doing what I was doing, that somebody would find me who liked me. So it was okay that everyone didn't like my style, because there's something for everyone. There's millions and millions of people out here. So if anyone is looking for some business coaching, as it pertains to YouTube, as it pertains to anything else, I am going to be activating my memberships on my other channel. And that's what that membership is going to be focused on, business coaching. So doing kind of some lives like this, but really more focused on how to organize yourself, manage your channel, maybe looking at analytics, things like that, and how to be successful and really devise a plan that if you want to get monetized, how you can go about doing it. Because I can tell you, my first channel, I didn't know what I didn't know. My second channel, I already knew what to do. When I set everything up, I'm not surprised I got monetized as quickly as I did. And for me, it was quick because it took me over a year. Well, not quite a year, but it took me almost a year on my other channel. But when I really got going, it went sort of fast, like from January, and then I was monetized by July. However, who has fake LV bags? Are you talking about Chrissy? I saw fake LV bags. I was like, no, not me. Anyway, but yeah, if you want some business coaching, and my memberships will be $9.99. So so right at $10. We'll be doing some lives. You'll have access to me for 30-minute one-on-one once a month. And if you want more, then we'll discuss other pricing. But that's what I'm going to be doing. So any of you guys want to support me, I certainly appreciate it. Go over to my vlog channel and subscribe. And if you want some business coaching for $10 a month and cancel when you want, you can certainly, have that. And I'd be happy to work with you and share what I've learned over like the past year and a half on how to get your channel monetized. And, also like, sometimes you're going to have to learn how to deal with, positivity, negativity, constructive criticism, giving, being free with your thoughts, but also being respectful with your audience and things like that. So, I'm ready to work with you. Also, for any of you who are looking, you're in the job market. I've been in human resources for almost 20 years in talent acquisition. That's my specialty, which is recruiter. So I've worked with agencies. I've worked with some of the largest agencies in the country for over 13, 14 years. And I've also worked with Fortune 1 company, which is Walmart, the largest company in the world. I worked in their corporate finance recruiting. And so, guys, like I said, we're all very multi-layered, because on top of that, I love gossip. Okay. And I love being on these YouTube streets, believe it or not. So guys, go support me over on my other channel. If you want business coaching, you got to let me know. Oh, hey, Motiva. Yes. I am in talent acquisition. So yeah. So you guys seek me out. Let me know. If that's something that any of you are interested in, let me know, because I want to get started. Look at all of us HR professionals in here. Hey, beautiful vibes. Yes, HR. That's why I'm always like, guys, let's be calm. I always tell people, like, I feel like when there's something going on, I'm like, guys, it's going to be okay. We've got a plan. Don't worry, because we are, we're almost like the customer service of the company. We have to keep everybody calm, everybody okay, everybody positive. We are the cheerleaders in most companies. Hey, Kay Robinson, y'all, HR is in the house. Yes. So yeah, and definitely we are talent acquisition, definitely are like the sales cheerleaders of face of most companies, because we are the ones who are selling the companies and bringing in the top talent. So if any of you are kind of like got displaced and need some help in kind of redirecting your job search, I'm not a resume writer, but I will definitely review your resume, tell you what my thoughts are, because if you don't get through talent acquisition and you're not referred by somebody who's basically walking you in, you're probably not going to get very far in your job search. So you want to make sure that your resume is helping you put your best foot forward. So certainly I would love to be able to help you with that. So anyway, guys, that kind of wraps up. I don't know. Did I miss anyone's questions? Does anyone have any questions for me? And it's so awesome to know that there's a lot of you HR people out here, because I love it. It was something that I kind of fell into, and it's blessed my life. Hood Princess, type something. Oh, okay, Natural's Way. So I am a Virgo. I'm not like the super neat freak Virgo, but I am super detailed. I love organization, but sometimes, organization becomes like a roadblock for me rather than like a pathway, but I've acknowledged that. And I don't let like the details stop me from doing what I need to do. Virgo gang. Yes. You have to kind of also sometimes assess your strengths and weaknesses. And sometimes, even though sometimes can be a weakness, you can flip it. So yeah, Chrissy, that's another message. Like anything that, look, girl, nobody's trying to see everything in a positive way that we've talked about today. What state am I in? I am in North Carolina, also known as North Cock It Back. I'm just being funny now, guys. Let's see. Yeah, Stacy, you know, it's tough. She's got some work to do. Like Iyanla says, you know, you got to do the work, right? We got to do the work. Can you help me? I want to start a channel. I would love to. So go over to Francois Vlogs, hit me up on Instagram, and I'm gonna get started. Now, as far as like tips or anything here and there, I love dropping tips, no problem. Oh, you're welcome, Hood Princess. Definitely, but if you want like some one-on-one and you want to do some lives about starting your channel, working a channel, how analytics, the apps you need to download, maybe even some basic editing skills, things like that, I'd be happy to do that. I'm going to launch my memberships on my channel. So again, any of you who want to do that, let's go ahead and do it. I'd like to have at least 5 to 10 people to get started. But again, also any other business coaching that you need some help with, let me know, reach out. We'll talk about it. And then also, you know, we'll do like a one-on-one 30 minutes a month, like via Skype or something like that. Or we can even use it if you'd like to use it for content. We can record it and then I can post it for others to see. But there'll be lives and things like that as well. So, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing over there. When I get the ability to have memberships over here, then maybe it might be like something else, like a little bit more fun, gossipy related, but that's what's going on. So much. You guys are awesome. And Jennifer, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. And all of my mods, thank you so much. Everybody who super chatted me, you guys are amazing too. But like all of you are the real MVPs because I mean, it's really well appreciated. So I just want you guys to know, thank you for showing up and showing out. So tomorrow we'll talk about something else. I did want to talk about kind of like the Amber Rose, Black China, kind of either like baby mama, elevated celebrity, and or the Amber Rose's organization, like the whole slut walk, slut shaming, like are we buying that? What do you guys think about that? So that's a topic I'd like to talk about tomorrow, and it's not necessarily directed at any of our mommies, but since a lot of us are mommies and we do watch a lot of mommy content, I think it's worth talking about. Oh, good. Yeah. I just, like I told, like I just, when I saw your video, my husband's aunt, she's the baby. So she's young. But you reminded me of someone who I really do care about. And then when I watched your videos, I was like, I just love your perspective on things. I think you brought like a real genuine, like you're just so genuine in your videos. So I really, I enjoyed them. Like I binge watched I watched everything on your channel. So I was waiting for you to come up with something new and I have to watch your 2 new ones. So, but guys, if you don't know her channel yet, go ahead and check it out. And my life, and this is his wife, and this is my life, also has a channel. If you guys have a channel, so last thing, if you guys have a channel, go ahead and put like a thumbs up in the chat so people can see you've got a channel. And maybe guys, just commit to going over to 1 or 2 channels. I know a lot of us are working on goals to try to get to certain numbers. And, if you want to support someone, even just in numbers, every number counts, if the channel's not for you, it's not for you. But if you can support someone today in helping them get their numbers up, whether it's a view, or a subscribe, that is so helpful because we all have been there. Everybody starts at 1 subscriber, right? Everybody. So that's the equal opportunity of YouTube, is that we all start from the same place. How we do it is going to be completely different, but I think any of us who have channels know the struggle with building our audience and, you know, being, you know, helping someone out is really cool. So, hey, Keisha Jones, how are you? So yeah, we have a couple of creators. Everybody knows most of my mods anyway. So you're probably all subscribed to them. So definitely, you know, find someone new, give their channel a try. Like I said, I didn't even I do go look at other people's channels, certainly. I mean, I am occupied with the three moms. And guys, you know, I love fashion content. Oh my God. If you guys watch, there's a she grew really fast, guys. She had like 4 or 5,000 subscribers around Christmas. Her name is Monroe Steele. Fashion Steele, Steele, Fashion Steele NYC. Her name is Monroe Steele. She's from North Carolina. She lives in New York City. She lives in Harlem. And she went from being a physical therapist to full-time vlogger last year. And she goes to all of the fashion shows like New York Fashion Week, all of those things. She's living like that fashion blogger lifestyle. She's amazing. I really like her a lot. And there's a bunch of other girls that I watch. And there's another lady named Karen Britchick, KarenBritchick. If you're looking for stuff that's not just mommy content, but you want to see how like other like really fashionable, stylish people are living, that aren't like super rich, but do like the thrifting and go to fashion shows and stuff like that, who look like us, who are our age group, or, you know, who are older, who are younger, stuff like that. These girls are great. I cannot tell you. And Monroe, she vlogs and she also does like fashion hauls, all that kind of stuff. So she's pretty cool. She recently put up like a Skims fashion haul. So that's the Kim Kardashian kind of Spanx type line. So check her out. Again, it's Fashion Steele NYC. So, but if you guys ever want recommendations on channels, like what do I actually watch when I'm not watching the mommies, let me know and we can talk about it in a live, and I'll do like a StreamYard. So I'll pull up like the channels that I watch if you guys are interested in stuff other than, you know, this kind of content. Because sometimes, honestly, I'm gonna be real honest, sometimes I got to tune out and watch other stuff. So like Tribe of Many, like and J. Morrell cooking them freezer meals in her big kitchen on her homestead. So I watch a little bit of everything. So anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here for me. Now I'm going to go take Farrah out. She's finished with her work and we're getting ready to go run some errands. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. And I'll probably put up a video later too. So see you later. Bye.